Welcome back to Feed the Beast Agrarian, guys. I'm CZSurvivor, and in front of you can see cows being killed by the slaughterhouse. And the slaughterhouse turns passive mobs, so the mobs that give you meat, not all passive mobs, just the passive mobs that give you meat, like chickens, cows, pigs, those ones, and turns them into liquid meat. So if we come over to this one, see, it gives you meat and it also gives you pink slime. So we're going to take this meat, a meat bucket, yeah, and this is part of the fluid quest line, which is was pink, yeah, liquid meat. So manual detect, claim reward, and next of all is to get that much. So we'll select task, come over here, stick it on that one, throw in a bucket of liquid meat, and we should be going. Now I don't know if I need to turn it up, is it? Yeah, the meat's going down, I don't need to increase it, so we'll put that liquid meat back in the system for it to go into that. And is this increasing right? Yeah, it's just very slow. This is going to take a while, so yeah, that one's going to take a while. Now, there was another quest I was working on. Oh yes, under for the hoarding, leafy greens, you need 50,000 lettuce. Well, purple Luke. We're so close. So what I was thinking of doing was this, a bone meal bag, which is just 9 bone meal, and it does a 9x9 area, like so. So I'll just go along, just bone meal some of these, and we should have our leafy greens in no time. And there goes my phone buzzing. Right, so we're just going to quickly set up an export bus for the lettuce into the QDS. So we'll put lettuce there, move stacks, and this shouldn't take too long, 7%. It was already at 6, but yeah, as you can see, it's going pretty quick. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to continue in steel powered flight, and we're going to be looking for I know this one's easy, steel armor, so I think we'll do that first. So because it's a nice easy quest. There, steel helmet. Oh, do I still have to? Or did I leave the steel over here? Ah yes, it left the steel over here. Also, I did some automation over here. So it's automatically outputting gunpowder here, charcoal, redstone, and sand. Now each of these line things corresponds to a slot in here. So for example, if I take this charcoal out quickly, you can see like a torch there. Now it's getting filled back up because it's got charcoal going into the scorched duck, which isn't that one, it's this one. So it's keeping it automatically full and it's keep burning. I don't care if it's using up charcoal, it's not using up these, which are more valuable, and I've got unlimited charcoal. And I have 39 blocks of steel. Put blocks of iron in that furnace thing instead of ingots. It's a lot more efficient and faster. Drink some ambrosia. Right, so now that we have that, we can put all that steel in there. Probably won't need any more, hopefully. So a helmet, a chest piece, some leggings, and some lovely steel boots. Right, so is that consume? No, it's a crafting task. What reward did we get? Just a basic for that. Corvi Deco. Is that purple stained clay? Now that is actually useful. There is a quest line that needs you to hand in purple stained clay. It's probably not going to make much of a dent with the severe amount of purple stained clay you actually have to hand in. Oops. Just checking whether I have any more. No. Oh well, I will put them in the system for when I do it. It'll be 16 less purple dye after making clay. Right. So next of all, I think we'll do reactor warm-up. So let's see. We need to make reactor casing, power tap, reactor controller, access port, Yellorium fuel rod, and reactor control rod. Right, these should be nice and easy. So got a few reactor parts. Was it casing? Yeah, I've got to make the power tap. So needs, no, that's turbine, the reactor controller. What am I missing? Reactor, oh, Yellorium, which is made from, I forgot what it's made from. Smelting redstone dust? Really? Smelting redstone or glowstone? And let's have a look how much glowstone we have. We'll just take a stack to smelt and stick it in this one, if I can get up here. Right, get smelting machine. I'm going to need some Yellorium. So, back over to, where are you? Control. Oh, we get Yellorium dust, which you then, forgot about that, turns into Yellorium dust, which you smelt. Okay. Right. Let's come over here. Find the export bus. Export Yellorium dust into here. We want that auto smelting. Right, so now we can finally do what we wanted. So we got the reactor, the power tap. I know we'll need, what else do we need for the access port? A chest and a piston. Two chests. So access port, I know I'll need two just for the design that I'm going to go with. We need the fuel and the control rod. Wait, it's over here. Keep making that mistake. Where are the control rod and fuel rod? There's the fuel rod. Oh. Just get a stack of coal, turn it into graphite. Because don't have enough of that. Where are you? There. Fuel rod. Just take that casing, and the last one was control rod, which is, where's the control rod? Right, so I finished that off and I've done all the crafting. Now we're going to create the reactor that I built in my Feed the Beast monster series, which seems to be serving me well, has plenty of power in it. What kind of reward was this? Epic. Quite nice. Okay, 2 elevators. Could have done an end sooner, but hey. So, we're going to create this reactor up here. Now, let me just check something. No, it's unlinked. Just wanted to check that. Right, so if we come up here, we're going to build our reactor. We're going with a 5x5 reactor. I'm not going to have enough stuff. I'll have to tell it to craft some more. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more. Let's see. That's for 20 of them. Ah, nice. Told my system how to craft reactor casing and reactor glass. So I'm going to use the glass to see inside, just because it looks a lot nicer. So, right. We're going to want our controller up front. We're going to want our power tap. Where do we want our power tap? It would be nice if you could have it on the bottom, but you can't. Let's put it on this side. We'll put our access ports on this side, and we'll set one of them to be an outlet, so waste gets put into that. Then we need to build up our fuel rods. So yeah, I think I'll finish this off camera, and there's one more item that I'll have to get, and I'll show you how to get it shortly. So yeah, right, so just got a few more things to do. I've got that practically set up. I just need to put in some reactor glass, which I've just crafted. But first, cryophium. Now remember those blizz that I got a while back? Well, they drop wait, no, wrong button. You need blizz powder to make cryophium dust. Now if you grind the blizz powder in a pulverizer, you get 4. You can also turn a snowball into blizz powder with some redstone. So yeah, now the other tricky bit was niter. Now I spent ages in the nether looking for saltpeter ore, just couldn't find it. So I had to do a load of sandstone. And by a load of sandstone, I mean a load. It's only 15% chance to get it. I needed 120 pieces of it. It's taken me a while, but I got there in the end. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put this cryophium in here, and we're also going to tell this that you can accept cryophium for now. We'll put that cryophium in there. Now this is going to keep filled up and it's producing cryophium. This cryophium is going into here, creating me buckets of jellied cryophium. Now if you watch the monster series, you'll know what I'm going to do, because the reactor that I'm using is a 5x5 design. We're just going to finish off this reactor glass before we get onto it. And it's the most efficient 5x5 design you can do. So we'll just quickly finish off this glass. We got one more side to do after this mistake is rectified. Oh, is this Silk Touch? I don't know whether you need Silk Touch for that. I know I have a Silk Touch tool down here somewhere. I remember making one. The silky pick. I'll use Silk Touch just to be safe. I can't remember whether this reactor class needs Silk Touch. It is a glass, so I'd sooner not waste it. It takes a while to create them. Lots of obsidian. So if you didn't know, jelly cryophium creates snow, and the source block is also affected by gravity. So what I've got to do is get 12 source blocks, put them all in there, and we'll be done. And with the last bucket of cryophium to be put in, we will be done once it sinks. Now that it's sank, we can put back some reactor casings, and we have our reactor. And as you can see, it's almost fully operational. All we need now is some fuel, which comes in the form of Agrarian. Oops, wrong one. Which my system actually knows how to craft, which is very nice. So we'll need a position export bus. We'll need just a basic import bus, and then we'll need a load of ME cable. Let's see, 20 should do nicely. That shouldn't take too long. So basic. Let's see what's it up to. I do never quartz. Oh, that's not good. Just give me a second. Craft a load of soul sand. That is just combining tainted soil with heat sand. It's one of the byproducts of what's that thing called? The sludge boiler. So one of the things the sludge boiler makes. I don't even know where I put my sludge boiler. Do I even have my sludge boiler still installed? Can't remember. I'll have to have a look at that off camera. Yeah, we're getting our soul sand now. Got our raw plastic cooking up. So much XP. I need to find a way to get rid of it. I'd use the vacuum hoppers, but when the golems drop the items into the furnace, it pulls the items and sometimes the items hop out of the furnace. I need another way to dispose of the XP. Oh well, that should be enough. So, ME, we want a basic import bus. Got precision, and we've got 20 ME cable now. So we want our basic import to go there, our precision export to go there. We want to move single item / craft. I want to fill this up with Yellorium. That just took a load to fill up the internal things. As you can see, the fuel rods are now full of Yellorium. The fuel rods count how much Yellorium you can hold and how much power it will produce. So we want ME cable there. Now how are we going to wire this up? Probably just take it up like this. Actually, you know what? Where's my wrench? We'll nab them like that. Put our reactor things here. I'll change you to the outlet this time. Why not? Basic import. That should still be configured, yep. Just so we can have the ME cable run up here and we're not wasting too much of it. Come on. Because this will allow me to walk underneath it. So that should start filling this up with Yellorium. Oh. It should be coming at any moment now. We're at 33. Yep, 34. It's crafting Yellorium as we speak. So now that we're at this point, what's wrong with the reactor? Block is not valid for use in machine's interior. I don't get this. Let me have a look at this. Right, I figured out what the problem was. I didn't have the glass here. I didn't quite get what it was saying. By invalid block, it was counting the as a block, which is an invalid part for the casing, so the outside bit, but it is valid on the inside bit. My mistake. Simple mistake. I decided to put cryophium down the middle channel as well. I thought that was the problem, it was the running cryophium, but no, it was just me. So we can now turn on this reactor, but not before we plug in a energy cell, and we'll set this. Ooh, that's a nice interface. What is input? Blue's input, orange is output, right? I do like the interface on that. Some of the John Smith textures are just so nice. So we can turn on the reactor, heating up to 1000 odd degrees. Got good reactivity. So let's have a look. Yep, this is filling up with power. So now we'll actually cancel that and we'll put that on the top. I think we'll use Tesseracts to connect up all the power. So I'll go do that off camera because there's a load of stuff I've got to do to sort out this power, and we'll be back. Right, so I've done all that and I just remembered we haven't claimed our leafy greens quest. So that's a heart, a epic reward bag of magnesium dust. Now that is nice. That'll save me in the future because I know there's a quest that needs titanium, and magnesium is used in the crafting of titanium. Put you away. Formium hammers in my inventory just to repair. If you're curious, I was using it to get some shards, and it won't repair what's in the autonomous activator. So show you what I've done. So I just removed everything. I just came through and just got rid of it. As simple as that. Just ripped out the crescent hammer and just right clicked everything away, and now this is it. Looks a lot cleaner and a lot nicer. That it was nice from an industrial perspective, but just looked ugly on the eyes, I think. I could have done it in a neater way, but then it would have been big. And there's the Tesseract over there. Also, I forgot to set this energy cell to max input and max output. Remember to do that, otherwise you'll be struggling to put power into your system. So we're going to do the last 2 quests in steel powered flight, which are Up and Away, which is a leadstone jetpack from Simply Jetpacks. Now, unfortunately, Simply Jetpacks isn't in the monster pack, which I could really do with, but hey, you live with what you live with. So this needs that kind of stuff. Do I have a leadstone turbine? Oh, I just happened to have removed a load of steam dynamos, hadn't I? Item duct and copper gear. Do I not have item ducts? Let's put you in there. We'll craft you as well. So we need copper gear. Is it? Oh, didn't mean to do that. So we need 2 servos, gear. Oh, we don't have a copper gear. Oh well, no matter. I'll just tell the system to craft one. Well, no, I'll craft it manually. And we need a redstone reception coil. We need 2 of them. Stone reception coil. 2 of them. And we should be able to craft our leadstone jets. And now we need, if I click on the right one, a leadstone flux capacitor. Oh, convenient. I just have the resources I need. And we've got a leadstone jetpack. And now we could either get steam turbines, redstone thrusters, or a reward bag. I don't care about the rest. Oops. I didn't mean to click that, but yeah, 2 greater reward bags. Oh. I like how they were both mariculture. The one mod that I really don't see a use in personally. I don't use it. It basically bees with fish, but I like bees better. So yeah. So last of all, steam room. We have to craft a steam turbine and a turbine housing. So turbine housing, nice and easy. Was that cyanite it used? Oh yes, it did. And was it the steam turbine from MFR? Yeah, steam turbine from MFR. Oh, that's quite complicated. 2 pistons and a transmission coil. Oh, I don't have transmission coils in the system. The one thing that I don't. Let's go tell the system how to do it quick. No, I don't want the book. I wanted the molecular assembly chamber. Thank you. Redstone. Which one was it? Transmission coil. So now we should be able to craft this. And voila. That's our last quest. So we get turbine glass, reactor glass, or a reward bag. Take the reward bag. So we got half a heart and 2 greater reward bags. Necrotic bones, lava crystal, and bowl of moss. So that's a tinker's one. And a copper beech sapling. It's okay. So yeah, we're running out of time in this episode actually now. Should be coming up to like 25 minutes. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you really did enjoy it, then hit that like button. Don't forget, if you've got any comments or questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer any questions possible. Why aren't the tomatoes growing? Where's all the tomatoes? I'll have to look at that off camera. I changed the lettuce over to tomatoes because we need 1,000 tomatoes. Made sense. So yeah. Where was I on that? I'd said, oh, the comments. So you got any comments, questions, drop down in the comment section below. I'll answer them if possible. Stay well and Survivor out.